Hey everybody, it's Bougie Bearded Beauty and welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are going to be doing my September 2019 favorites. We're going to be going through all of my holy grail go-tos that I cannot live without, that I've been reaching for every time I go to do my makeup in my daily routine. So if you want to find out what my go-tos are, stick around and watch this video, and don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you know when I upload. So like I said, we were going to be doing my September 2019 favorites in this video, and I hope that the audio is tons better for this video. I did get a microphone, it's hooked up and running. If you guys don't like the change, be sure to let me know. You can do that in the comments below, or you can shoot me a DM on Twitter at bougiebearded. If you have any critiques or anything like that too for the video, please feel free to politely reach out to me. But on we go, now that we're past that. I'm going to start out with my first favorite here is going to be the e.l.f. Poreless Putty. It is such an amazing product, and at drugstore price you can't beat having that kind of quality. It does pretty well minimize most pores, smooths out the rest of the skin, so it makes for that flawless application for your makeup. The other go-to that I use right alongside with the Poreless Putty Primer is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I love it because it literally has been a game-changing primer for my makeup. It lasts all day, no matter what the formula of the foundation has been. I have had great success with everything that I've used on top of that Milk Hydro Grip Primer. It's kind of sticky, so you may feel kind of weird using it, but it grips that your foundation, lets it hold all day. Concealer wise, my go-to this month so far has been the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. It just gives amazing coverage. I have really bad dark circles, so I use it a lot. Covers everything up. Not had any really complaints with it. It does tend to settle in creases just a little bit, but if you're willing to take the time to work with it a little, it actually works out just great. And my go-to foundation for this month has been the Urban Decay Stay Naked. It is a good matte finish, very skin-like though, so it doesn't give you that complete matte. It's really more of like that satin matte that's really skin-like. Still leaves you some radiance to the skin, and it's just a beautiful foundation. It lasts really a long time, and especially paired with that Milk Hydro Grip, like I said, it sticks all day. I don't really have any issues on the dry areas of my face with it sticking to any dry skin, and I don't have any issues with it melting off the oily areas of my face. Setting powder wise, my go-tos have been, and I said go-tos, the Jeffree Star Magic Star Translucent Setting Powder. I love just how velvety and finely milled that the powder is. Goes on beautifully. It helps dry down your makeup, and I even think it's been making things last just a little bit longer. I wouldn't say it's been a dramatic improvement in the overall lasting power of my makeup, but it has, I definitely think, helped a little bit. My other big go-to has been the Fit Me from Maybelline, and I get it in the light because it does give just a little bit of extra coverage, a little bit more color. So even on makeup that's too dark or too light, it'll either lighten it up a little bit or it'll darken it up a little bit, and it fits my skin tone perfectly, so it really helps kind of give a good airbrushed finish. It is very, I think it's a mineral powder almost, so it doesn't I don't think it leaves anything late. I don't think it leaves anything looking cakey on your face. And I just love how well it can take a mistake when it comes to color combination. Whether you grab too light of a concealer, too light of a foundation, and you can just go over it with that powder and it fixes it. So that has been one of my big go-tos for this month, and I think it's going to be probably in almost every one of my favorites videos, unless I come across something else. So there's that. Highlighter wise, I have been enjoying the Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop Highlighter. It has worked with about every foundation that I've used. Sometimes I have some that are a little darker, some that are a little lighter, and it works on every one of them. It doesn't leave that horrible like white or gray tint that you sometimes get on your face where your highlighter's sitting. So I love that. It blends in to your makeup really easily, and it gives that glossy kind of shine as opposed to like a chunky glitter. It gives that like wet appearance. Eyeshadow base wise, I have been using the NYX eyeshadow base. I've been using white for it just because I like the way it does make the color on your eyeshadows pop. Leaves them pretty well true to color. So what it looks like in the pan is what it's going to look like on your eye when you use that. So that's been a really big game changer for me eyeshadow wise, because you don't lose that brightness in the color on there on your eyeshadows. Setting spray wise, my big go-to has been the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day. It freaking smells amazing, especially this mint chocolate chip that is part of the Rich Luxe collab. It does kind of stick with you all day, but it's not a horrible smell. It's not super strong. It's just really light. So halfway through the day, I'll be like, you know, I need some mint chocolate chip ice cream. So if you're a foodie, it could probably get to you pretty easily having to smell that all day. But it does make your makeup pretty well stay all day too. It's been pretty good. I'm not going to say it's quite as good as Urban Decay All Nighter, but it is right up there quality wise. And my last holy grail, my go-to that I've not been able to put down, and I know you guys have been waiting all video for, is my eyeshadow palette that I cannot keep my hands off of. And I know some of you are not going to be surprised. Some of you maybe will. But my go-to this month has been the ABH Norvina Volume 1 palette. Seriously, the quality is so good. The color story is so good. It's got such a great quality. So many shades. A little on the pricey end. The quality is totally worth it though. So if you're looking for something that's going to give you a good quality, last you a while, because it does not take much at all dipping into the pans to get any color on your eyes. A little bit goes a long way, so these will definitely last you a while. But yeah, for the price and quality and the amount of shadows that you get, I would wholeheartedly say that it is 100% worth the money that you're going to spend on it. So if you can save up, I would say do it and get it. But yeah, those are my go-tos that I've not been able to keep my hands off this month. If you guys have any go-tos, your holy grails for the month that you have not been able to keep your hands off of, comment them below. Let's have a discussion. I want to hear what you've been digging into. I love the feedback on what people have been experiencing with their favorite items, and you know, maybe be able to reach out and buy the items, put them in another video, maybe for a review. Maybe, maybe they'll end up being on my next favorites video. I want to try and do this monthly, just to kind of break up the monotony of maybe doing makeup tutorials or makeup reviews. Just kind of do a favorites, show you where I stand. I am not going to be at all about the new releases per se. When it comes to the favorites, it could change constantly. It could just be a moment where I've reached back out into an older palette and grabbed it and used it and fell back in love with it. So that's always a possibility when it comes to these videos, that the favorites will change. They're not always going to be the same, and they're not always going to be new releases. It just happens that ABH Norvina palette is in the newer releases, but literally it's blown my mind. So yeah, like I said, if you guys have your monthly favorites, I want to hear them. And until next time, if you haven't, give my channel a subscribe and ring that bell so you know when I upload. And I hope to see you join my bougie little family. Thanks for watching.